Today we will have a look at the floral design class, as well as new ag teacher Ryan Crafton and the varsity football team. These stories and more on the October 19th edition of the Win News. And I'm Serenity Jones.
And I'm Brooke Smith.
Mr. Crafton is another of the new faces on campus. Here with more is Kate Fletcher.
I've got a variety of different classes, 3 welding classes, 3 sections of that were in the shop most of the time. My principal's class, that'll be mostly your freshmen, or unless they haven't had ag before, and then that's when they would go to that, but mostly 9th grade freshmen, and then we've got 2 animal classes.
What brought you to Archer City?
I really want to get back into teaching ag. I'd taken 2 years off. When I left Iowa Park, I went to Petrolia to be assistant principal, and then I left there and went to work for Farm Bureau, and really the last 6 months I've wanted to get back into teaching ag, and it seemed like a good opportunity. You know, traditionally in the past, we've had 2 ag teachers in 32 years here, and I think that speaks volumes, especially when you look at these other schools around and they go through an ag teacher every year. So,
What do you like about Archer?
everything. Administration's good, teachers are good, kids are good. We've got good equipment in the shop, and on as far as material goes, everything I've asked for, I've gotten. Nobody said no. Basically, the school's doing whatever they can for the kids to make sure that they're learning through every aspect.
Thanks, Kate. There really are lots of new faculty this year.
Yes, there are. Last Saturday, the Prowlin' Growlin' Wildcat Band marched at the UIL Regional North Zone Marching Contest and received a 2nd Division rating.
Anyone interested in participating in high school WNAC play this year needs to fill out the form that Ms. Graham sent out by email. Forms are due by tomorrow, October 20th.
Next week is Red Ribbon Week. Each day has a different dress-up theme. Monday is Pajama Day, Tuesday crazy hair and socks, Wednesday college or future career clothes, Thursday is hippie or tie-dye, and Friday is rock and roll.
Football Sweetheart sign-ups are in the office. They're open to anyone in high school.
Yearbooks are on sale for the lowest price of the year, starting at $35 until October 27th. To order, stop by Miss Cox Room 207 or order online at justinsyearbooks.com.
The Wildcat of the Week is Chase Curry. He has been building shelves and cabinets for the high school campus.
The floral design class made mums for homecoming. Here are Jalissa Guerrero and Shelly Merkel with more on this tradition.
Every year around homecoming time, the floral design class makes mums.
It's part of the curriculum, as well as required with my teaks to teach them how to make mums, and then I would like for them to have the experience in making them to see if they enjoy it enough to own their own flower shop to do it for their future career.
Miss Odom gets supplies from many different places.
We've had donations in the past from former flower shop owners closing up shop and donating them to us, as well as we order from Monster Supplies online, Amazon, Walmart, Michael's, Hobby Lobby, anywhere we can get them, the cheapest, actually.
Students explain the positives and negatives of making the mums.
The best part about making the homecoming mums this year is that I get to do it by myself.
The best thing about making a mum is the creativity and having fun just making it.
The worst part about making the homecoming mums is having to do mine and also help other people.
The worst thing about making a mum is it falling apart.
For Win News, this is Shelly Merkel and Jalissa Guerrero.
Thanks, ladies.
Making mums sounds like a fun project.
Yes, it does. I saw some of theirs and they looked great.
Now to the sports corner.
I'm Jonathan Clay. The varsity football team is hoping to improve their district record. With more about the team, here are Chase Curry and Cole Stovall.
I caught up with some of the members of the team to see what the expectations are for the season.
Right now, my expectation is for us to play better than we've been playing, because I know that I've told everybody that I've talked to, I know we have a really, really good team waiting to bust out that has not busted out just yet. The whole season's a learning process, so my expectation is that we get better every week and get to where we're playing at the level I know we can play at.
I think the goal right now is, going into playoffs when we're playing our best ball. I think we've played below expectations for us this year, and I think that we just need to put stuff together in these next 3 weeks and get ready for the important games.
So I think now we're just kind of focusing on getting three wins right now and going on to the playoffs.
The team highlights some of their strengths.
Definitely our skill players. We're more athletic at the receiver position than anybody that we play. Our offensive line has come a long ways. We've rushed for over 200 yards last week, which is something we haven't done here since I've been here. So they've come a long way, and our defense is playing tremendous right now. So
I think our biggest strength right now is our athleticism. We have some players that can turn nothing into something, and I think that we just figure out what our identity is as an offense. We'll be able to put up a lot more points on the board.
Our strengths are probably just we hang out all the time. We have team chemistry. Another strength is that we're really hyped sometimes before game day, and we're all on the same level.
There are also some weaknesses that are being addressed.
I think our biggest weakness right now is definitely finishing our drives. We're putting up tons of yards every single game. We're putting up more yards than the other team almost every single game we've played, and we're just not finishing, scoring points. You can't win games if you're not scoring. So
right now our weaknesses are just not finishing drives as a whole. So we're getting a crazy amount of yards every game, 500, 600 yards a game, and we're just not putting points on the board. So we've got to start finishing those drives.
Just arguing on the team and stuff, and by helping that is telling the kids to just move on with it and then just say, yes, sir. You have to be grown about the situation.
So the weaknesses are we're really good at just getting downfield, putting up yards on people, but lately it's been finishing in the red zone. I mean, it's just kind of a struggle for us. We're going to try to get it together, though.
Reporting for Win News, I'm...
Thanks, guys. The junior high and JV football games start at 4:30 this afternoon in Windthorst. Tomorrow, the JV and varsity Lady Cat volleyball teams will host Windthorst with games starting at 4 p.m. Following those games, the varsity football team will play at home against the Trojans at 7 p.m. On Monday, the junior high volleyball teams will finish their season in Windthorst, games starting at 4:30 p.m. On Tuesday, the JV and varsity volleyball teams will wrap up the season in Olney with games starting at 5. The Lady Cats will begin playoffs on October 31st in Weatherford at 6 p.m. against Tyco. That's all for this week's sports news.
That's it for this edition of the Win News.
Have a great rest of your day, Archer City.